Is the government watching you, Bob?
I didn't think they were after 30 years, but, due to recent events, I would probably change.
What happened?
Jeremy and I had a private conversation out in a remote area of my property. Cell phones in our pockets, but turned off.
All filmed.
And filming it. And Jeremy was down there to film some of this documentary. He left the following morning, and simultaneously there was an FBI raid.
Well, hello there. Welcome to another Paranormal Highway. Today, I'm going to talk to you about Bob Lazar. Well, let's see here. Hold on a second. He was born January 26, 1959. Is an American conspiracy theorist and self-proclaimed physicist who claims he was hired in the late 80s to reverse engineering extraterrestrial technology. This work supposedly occurred at the secret site called S4. A subsequently installation allegedly located several kilometers south of the United States Air Force, popularly known as Area 51. My God. Wow. What a criteria of this Bob Lazar. Guys, I'm going to tell you something right now. This is probably going to be the most easiest, simplest video you're ever going to watch about Bob Lazar. And this is my opinion. You have every right to your own opinion. I'm just giving you my opinion. I don't know how anybody has ever believed that guy Bob Lazar. I just look at him and you know he's lying. Listen, my whole life, I look up at the stars. Especially after watching The Last Starfighter, wishing a ship would come and take me away and let me help fight the evil and become a hero of this planet Earth. Now, of course, other stories is people get abduction and bad things happen. I don't want that to happen. But how the hell did this guy at one time has become a spokesperson for the UFO community? I mean, I sit there in disbelief. You know, when I hear that name, he was part of the reverse engineering extraterrestrial technology reverse engine. It's like a porn word in the UFO community, right? Reverse engineering. It just sounds good. It sounds awesome, you know, and I'm sure people eat that shit up. Oh, wow, reverse engineering. What's reverse engineering? Oh, technology to make the ship fly. You know, he worked on Area 51. You know, like you guys, I like a lot of documentaries. I know you guys like documentaries. I love documentaries. I watch documentaries on the Bigfoot, the paranormal, with a grain of salt. I know there's a lot of exaggeration, and you know, I ain't dumb. Some of you might think I'm dumb, but hopefully you who are watching now don't think I'm dumb at all. I have the hardest time to ever watch UFO documentaries. I really, truly do. I have to force myself sometimes to watch a UFO documentary because every time you watch these documentaries, you get everybody in these suits, professors, scientists, representing the whole UFO community. That how real reverse engineering. I worked on Area 51. I've been to Mars. I've done this. I've done. It was like, where's the regular people like myself? I mean, at least Bigfoot videos, right? You got an investigator out in the woods, right? Exaggeration or not, that's another story. That's another story. But they're in a lot of ways, they're regular people, right? Not every Bigfoot investigator in these documentaries all claims the scientific degrees and I'm a scientist, and I wear suits. And it's like it's almost like to be able to say you saw a UFO, you got to be into the elite club, right? The elite club. I'm talking about the club like Jerry Corbell, right? The elite club, be part of Hollywood. If you're not a professor or a scientist, but if you're part of Hollywood, you're in like gold. We're all in. We're all gonna help each other out. We're gonna make these documentaries. I'm gonna jump on mine. I'm gonna jump on yours. I'm gonna jump on his. I'm gonna jump on everybody. Everybody jumps on everybody else. The exact same fucking people. They just all jump on everybody's UFO documentaries, and I hate that. And a lot of them all been to Area 51. Yeah, right. Have these people even been in the military? You just don't walk on the military like anytime you want. You got the special passes. And hey, listen, don't get me wrong. We all like good conspiracies here and there. And we know that there are some testing that goes on, that they do need some people from the public that's not an enlisted person, not enlisted, not in the military. You need the private sector on some things. Don't get me wrong. I know that. I was in the military. My brother is in the military. My other brother is in the military before he became my sister. My father, military. Cousins, military. Everybody in my family has been in the military. Don't get me wrong. You just don't walk on the base. There are things that they need the private sector. But if you're going to walk on, let's say for the sake of Area 51, we're doing these massive experiments. Don't get me wrong. We know there's things that was done on Area 51. I'm not blind. I'm not saying that's all a lie or hoax. There's things that have been done in Area 51. Otherwise, why would they not admit there's a base there for so many years, right? But you think you come from the private sector and everything you saw and seen that maybe you tribute to and all that, you're just going to be allowed to walk out and make documentaries and secret files. Snowden lives in Russia for leaking out some stuff. People like Bob Lazar, Jerry, all these people will be living in Russia right now. If there were some real files that were considered secret files, these people will be arrested. And I know that the followers who follow these people, yeah, but by them coming out, the government can't deny it. The government's going to do the government, and it's the truth already out, or the government wants this truth to be out there because then people are going to think it's fake. Oh my God. I mean, I hear so much smokescreen bullshit that I get choked up because sometimes I don't understand. And every time I read some of his stuff about Bob Lazar. Lazar graduated from high school late in the bottom third of his class. Only science course he took was a chemistry class. He subsequently attended Pierce Junior College and all that. Of course, the science and stuff, that's what made him smart and all that. Listen, behind the scenes, Bob Lazar might be a nice guy. He could be. He could be a nice guy. Could be. I don't know. Maybe he's a fun guy to have a beer with. There's that old thing, right? When you want somebody to believe a story, you tell people a little bit of whatever you're talking about, right? And when you sit there and you're wondering, is this guy bullshitting or not? But when they say way too much, I mean, it's like, instead of going up to the base, home base, bunting, going to first base or second, these people go for the home run. But the thing is, it takes people to believe them, to get them to the top. So in a lot of ways, I can say they don't represent the UFO community. But more or less, he don't represent me. But it took, I don't know if people want to hear this or not, but it took the UFO community to put him up there, to see more of him in documentary. It took the majority of the UFO community. I mean, listen, there's a lot of YouTube channels. People talk about the YouTube community, but we're small percentages. The percentage that they received, that's like 90% of the UFO community. It takes you to put somebody on top. You know what I mean? It's common sense. It takes somebody to put them on top. But and what's funny with some people too is say something comes out. That person you helped you put on top, right? Something comes out. He's a fraud? He's a fraud? Oh, they turn around like, oh, I knew the guy was fake. I knew he was fake. And all that, it's like they're hiding their life. And what I want to hear from a person is, I actually thought Bob Lazar was real. I thought he really did reverse engine. I can't believe how wrong I was. I respect that person. I respect that person who said, I made a mistake by following this guy. I made a great mistake. I respect that person. Because I'm sure we've all followed people. Shoot, how many people? I know a lot of people used to love the Cosby Show, respected that family atmosphere. But in real life, look how crooked, how evil Bill Cosby is. And I know people who used to like their show and say, I never liked their show. Like, yeah, no, you did. You liked the show. It turned out to be bad. There's nothing wrong with that. You made a mistake. Not really a mistake. Okay, you enjoy some of the earlier stuff, and now, it doesn't mean you have to follow the guy no more. So, people need to open up in the UFO community. They need to open up to the truth and just be honest with themselves and be honest with everybody. Because the problem about CNN news channels, Fox news channels, if you're looking for the news channels for your source for UFOs, you're going to have your Jerry Corbells and people like that as your spokesperson. And if that's what you want, that's great. But there's a lot of great small channels. A lot of great. I hate using the word small channel. They're not small, but they're not network channels. Unidentified S4 is a great channel to watch for UFO source. Cosmic Neighbors is another great channel to watch for source. I mean, there's all sorts of channels. I don't want to sit here and say every channel out there. But the best way to look for UFOs is for you to just to look up, right? Just to look up, film it, whatever cameras you have. I know people who have the best cameras in the world. Listen, I don't have the best camera in the world. I have a Canon camera that I bought refurbished. That's all I can afford. But hey, that's what I got. That's what I'm going to use. If I see something, I'm going to take a picture. I'm going to show people, do a video, and all that. Because that's where you're going to get your truth. Not from people like Bob Lazar. There is no reverse engines. There's not. And I hate when a certain kind of porn word comes out. Everybody jumps on the bandwagon and all that. Do I believe you've been visited? Hell yes, 100%. We are not the only life form in this whole freaking, however big the galaxy is. Yes, I truly believe we've been visited. And I have friends who make claims that they've been abducted. Now, do I know that 100%? No, of course not. I wasn't there. I wasn't there. but knowing the people that I know, study them, and see how they act and how they do shows or other things, you know, it's a belief system at the end of the day. And I believe some of my friends that have been abducted. I know there's thousands of abduction stories, and probably 95% of it are fake. It's easy, simple math. But the 5%, right? The 5%, 2%, 3%, that's what we're looking for. You can have 2,000 pictures of UFOs and 1,999 to be fake. Only takes one to make it real. And the truth to be found out there is going to be within us. That's a fact. So if you want to follow people like Bob Lazar, these Corey Goodall, I hate their names. You know, David, I can't remember all these stupid names. I hate these people so much. It's just pitiful. But I have never believed Bob Lazar ever. He is phony as they come. I don't believe one thing from these people. But people do. They all been to the military bases. They all worked on secret things, and they're all share it. I got this snuck to me. The government don't want you to know. Really? If the government don't really want you to know, you ain't ever going to speak about it. Because you will be arrested for treason. Yeah, but, you know, but, no buts. Let's not go there. Let's not get into a bunch of different conspiracies on why the government is going to let this top secret to be out or not. Have there been top secrets leaked out? Of course. You know, there has been by individuals. You know, there has been. But when they all come from when one person like Bob Lazar has like 100 conspiracies that he's leaking out. Okay, wow, okay. Oh, I'm sure he's gonna be walking around if that was the case, because probably after the second or third leak, he probably would have had what they called an accident. It is. But beyond that, the truth is going to come from us. We need to share content, share UFO videos. We all need to hear input from everybody. And if you're one of those people that said you have evidence, but you talk about it, but you never want to show it, I don't want to hear from you. I don't want to see you. I could care less about you. The people who are not afraid of the things they found say, yeah, check it out. There you go. Debunk me. That's how everybody should be. Debunk me. If you can debunk me, great. If you can't, hey, we might got something. That's how you got to do it. Don't ask why or what one time. Ask it 5 times. Why? Ask it. It's going to be hard, but I know we can find it. That's why I always say on my channel, because next time, together we'll work hard, because we will find the truth, and together, I hope you all take this journey with me on the Paranormal Highway.
Made sense to me.
He says he was hired to work at an area called S4, which is a few miles south of Groom Lake. At S4, he says, are flying saucers, antimatter reactors, and other working examples of technology that is seemingly beyond human capability.
25 years later, after sitting down with Bob and hearing him tell this story with the same details, he's not adding any stuff to it. doesn't have to worry about remembering the truth because he remembers the same version, the same story, the same way, same details. The only reason he came out to talk to us again is because I bugged him about it relentlessly. He finally relented and came out, but he wasn't happy about it. Nothing good comes from the UFO field for him. It does nothing but cause him trouble.
I know there are alien craft here from another planet. I saw other ones, but I was inside one. I know it was not made on Earth. I know it was made with materials that we cannot fabricate, we cannot duplicate, and we've never been able to. I know it uses a power source that's so advanced that we could only dream of something along those lines, and the energy density on it is phenomenal. It's nothing that I would ever expect to see.
Maybe now people are more open to the idea that there are intelligent extraterrestrial life, most likely, throughout the universe. But here's the sticking point. Are they visiting here?